and welcome to the Blue Water Tourism Classic National Offshore Powerboat Race. My name is Paul Bonner, and we are here on a cloudy day. Air temperature is around 60 degrees, the water temperature is around 61. Port Huron is very proud to have a National Offshore Powerboat Race on this day, September 26, 1987. Local race organizer Bob Green and race chairman Dick Fleischman should be congratulated on putting a race together such as we are about to see today in only about 8 weeks. They have devoted a lot of time and effort so that we, the spectators, can enjoy it. Some of the boats that we will be seeing today have been in Port Huron for a few days, and they were able to participate in a parade from Pine Grove Park through downtown to the Times-Herald building parking lot, where they were on display until dark. As you can see here, the racing crew devotes a lot of time and effort to creating a coordinated image with truck, trailer, and boat. The crowd at the Times-Herald parking lot after the parade was treated to an exciting view of the racing boats, while the crews of some of the boats joked around with the spectators, making the evening a success. Many local people helped prepare for the race today. One of them is Eric Pfeiffer. Eric is the general manager of Black River Marine, which donated their hoisting crane to diligently launch the racing boats into the Black River. We'd also like to thank Wayne Rollrich of Black River Marine, whose boat we are on today. We caught up with Eric during his busy day on Friday afternoon and had a little talk with him.
Today's launch and test day. We'll probably be launching right up until dark. We're running behind right now. 60 boats is a lot of boats to launch.
We're putting 60 in the water?
Roughly. There's about 60 boats on the entry list. Hopefully some of them will go to the trailer launch themselves. But as you can see around here, most of them have semis and semi-trailers, and they're not able to do that.
Yeah. The crane that we have here, what's its capacity, and tell me a little bit about it. How does it work?
The crane's capable of lifting 25 ton. We have actually lifted about 44,000 pounds worth of steel Coast Guard boat. These boats weigh nothing near that. The only thing with these boats is they're very wide. That kind of eliminates the use of our smaller crane, which we have stored out back now.
What do you think about the race for Port Huron?
Well, I think the race is going to be it's not going to bring a lot of business into town this weekend for us anyways. I think it will for the bars, but it's very good exposure for us. What we'd like to see is the Detroit area come to Port Huron and see what we have to offer. Port Huron's got a lot better water than Lake St. Clair has.
You can see from Eric's comments the potential impact of the race on Port Huron. To ensure the race would be a success, however, the course the boats will take was designed around the spectator areas. Marty Lynch, promotional director of Lascora, describes the route for us.
Start-finish area is down off of the State Park area, Lakeport Beach, and then up into the State Park, all the way up into Lexington. You have viewing areas, as you can see. This is Canatera Park in Sarnia, and this would be good viewing, an excellent viewing spot, because you're going to have, you'll see the big boats coming long, and all the small boats. The bigger boats will be doing one certain number of long laps, and the sportsmen's boats will only be doing short laps, 3 short laps, which is the same course we ran when we ran the divisional here earlier in July. We ran the 60-mile 3-lap course.
What do you think about the prospects after, hopefully a successful race in Port Huron this year?
Well, I would
going to be happening again next year?
Yeah, I would say so. I would like to see it come back here. You've got the facilities, you have the race site. The support's been outstanding. The city rallied behind us. Lascora's worked really hard to put this together. Most people have a year to prepare for a national. We had 8 weeks. So in the 8 weeks, we've put together something we're quite proud of.
We're here talking with Bob Kaiser. We're on the boat ACR System 7. Bob, we talked to when we did the divisional race in July. And Bob, can you tell me what you think of Port Huron?
Well, I think it's a great place. I said that we would try our best to get a national event here as soon as possible, but I had no idea we could do it in about 2 months away from that time.
Yeah. What do you think of the course?
I think it's a good course. It looks like it's going to have a lot of spectator appeal. We're lined up real close to the shoreline, all the way north down to Lexington and past Lakeport, and then back again, of course, to the Canadian border, then around 2 big laps and 3 small laps.
Okay, so you think we'll be able to see a lot on this one?
Yeah, I think the spectators will be able to see a lot more, because a lot of the boats are going to be a lot bigger and a lot louder, and there's going to be more of them, and it'll be easier for them to see, and we're coming a little closer to shore.
Good, good. Well, I appreciate you taking the time here, standing up on the boat of ACR System 7. Saturday morning did bring out many spectators, some in their boats and many lining the beaches. The start of the superboats and open boats was reason enough.
America? Oh, it's right next to him.
In Super, it's down to Popeyes and the Gentry Turbo Eagle. In Open, it's basically down to the ACR Systems and the Spirit of America. In the modified class, Special Edition and the Baja Bandit are exactly tied at 1,947 points. It's very unique for them to be exactly tied, not like a point variance or nothing. After 7 races, they are dead even. The Pro Stock class has already been decided by the Boardwalk boat. Stock A is a battle between Breakaway and High Risk, and Stock B has been already settled by Fully Involved, who took their title. They just started all, this is all stock boats, folks. All stock boats and sportsman boats.
There's Oingo Boingo.
There's Oingo Boingo, way over there. Go get them, boys.
We're speaking with Al Copeland, the owner-driver of Popeyes. What do you expect out of Lake Huron? I'm sure you've had to have read reports or something about the lake itself. What do you anticipate?
Well, from what we heard in the drivers' meeting this morning, it can be pretty treacherous. There's a lot of tankers around
the
out
river
there.
and the tankers are not something to deal with.
Right, and there's a lot of current in the river, and they understand from those tankers sometimes there's some 5 and 6 foot holes, and then on top of that, if you multiply the fact that we might have 3 or 4 foot chops out there tomorrow, listen, it could be kind of rough. These boats are ocean racing boats, but some of the roughest races we've ever raced were in lakes, and basically it has to do with the swells and the conditions of the water and things, and you have to respect the lake.
What do you think you might hit if the weather is good conditions for yourself?
If the weather's good and the weather is calm, we'll all be running 120 mile an hour category. Last race we raced in Bay City, we set some records over there.
You did?
Yeah. Kaiser set a record in open class. We set a record in superboat class. That's the kind of conditions that would prevail tomorrow because there's a lot of heat and a lot of competition. People are interested in winning the races and setting up the national championship and locking them up and locking them in. And that's what kind of competition is going to happen tomorrow. So if it's calm, there'll be a high attrition rate and there'll be a tremendous amount of speed.
There's Popeye.
This is the new Popeyes. This is Popeyes 10.
Right.
You haven't seen the big one come, though, so who knows? It's Antonelli. Antonelli in the lead. He sure is. Look at him.
How fast is he doing right now?
He might be up into the hundreds. He's got to be. What's that, Thriller after him? Who's second on it?
That's Wildcat?
Wildcat.
Second.
That's the new Jesse James there. With Chris Lavin and Joey Impression.
There's Kaiser.
Joey Impression used to do Dirty Lawn.
Here comes Bob.
He can let Antonelli go. He's got to finish no worse than third.
Right.
That's exactly where he is.
This race means the world to me, or it means at least a national championship to me. It's been my goal for a couple years to be the national champion. I just missed it in the last race of last year. And it's coming down the last race again this year. And I'm concentrating on what has to be done. I don't necessarily have to win the race. I just have to be in a certain position compared to other boats.
Now you have Maxim on the outside with a little guy on the inside. Wildcat?
The Wildcat?
Wildcat's
Yeah, that's
running real slow today. Coming up here is Team Skater, Special Edition. Here comes the old boys. It looks like Oingo Boingo on the inside.
There's our first freighter.
Yeah, there comes the first boy, and there's a few of them coming in on him, too. They'll never make it. Oh, yeah, they will.
Yeah, he's got it. The freighters are pretty slow, but
They both cut in front of them. Oh, jeez. That's nuts.
so that's Wildcat in front right there. Or no, is that,
I think
that's Spirit of America and Wildcat right behind him.
Yeah.
They are running pretty good.
Wildcat
looks
him
good.
here. Wildcat may take him here.
Oh, he's got to do it in front of the crowd.
He's going to take him. Look at this.
Look
He took
at
him.
him go.
He took him. Coming up here is the ACR Systems. Bobby Kaiser from Grosse Pointe. Harold,
Harold
here from Fort Lauderdale. Currently running number 1, but he must go, as you're saying, he must finish second, or I still think he can finish third. It would be a real dog.
He's behind Spirit of America.
He is behind Spirit of America. Wildcat is putting on a show out here, and so is they. Bobby may be conserving third to figure his point total. Duty Free, Gordy Toward, and Red Crane, and they look to be running real well. Tours like Craig Berry running out of the Florida area. Very quick boat, very good rough water boat. As you can see, as you saw the other cats come by much faster, this gives you an idea of how a B-bottom stays in the water.
Wildcat and Spirit of America in the open class, running first and second right there. Wildcat had passed them, evidently they're still behind. And now they're running short laps now. They'll be back to see us a lot quicker times. As we wait for the boats to return for another lap, let's take a break and hear comments from a local spectator on the Blue Water Tourism Classic. We're speaking with Larry McNamara, a spectator from Port Huron. Larry, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? What do you do?
Well, I'm a conductor on the Grand Trunk. I'm an avid boat enthusiast. I own a boat. I like the boats. I like the water, and downtown Port Huron.
What do you think this race is going to do for Port Huron?
It's incalculable. The way the sailboat races brought people in, if the powerboat races bring in half as many, Port Huron's going to be on the map.
Respond to that location as well. Over.
Something big has happened.
Can you tell me what you think is going on right now?
They just say the boat is in flames and people are arriving on the scene. That's all that they're really talking about right now.
The boat was?
Boardwalk.
The national champion. Wildcat leading the open. We have not seen Kaiser coming around for his third lap. This is Wildcat's time around again. So he's in first place now. We should be seeing Spirit of America as long as it's running good. Tell me what you know.
Well, I just have to say that it looks like the apparent winner was my old partner that I run with, Billy Rake in Oingo Boingo, who has won it Sportsman's A, and that's great because he won it here in the divisional, and then we won it here in the national. Lives up in Lexington and has a cottage up there, and he's very big on the area, and we got a lot of local support before, and he gets a lot of local support now. Nice win!
He's got them shades.
That's 2. You own this place.
Hey, Billy!
They puked one down by the river, by the mouth. Long before that.
Way to go, Bill!
Nice win, big man.
Sportsman C right here, first place. Oh, you look good out there. Pretty smooth. Boat run good?
Excellent. Murphy did good.
Fantastic.
Richard Falk and John Henry Falk in the high-risk boat.
They are U.S. number 1?
In the Stock A class this year. They had quite a war going on with J.D. D'Elia in the breakaway, and they have won it.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
How'd everything go? How'd everything go out there?
Nice and smooth. It went great for us.
You look good. Your skater worked well on this type of water?
Yeah, it's been real smooth.
Thank you. Good job. Congratulations. Little Miss Dangerously, the winner in their division. Hey, that was one heck of a start.
No late, huh?
What happened?
Oh, we waited 5 minutes and couldn't get off the lane.
Boy, as soon as you got going, though, you just kept it right up, huh?
Yeah, well, the spark plugs loaded up in the river, and we finally got them blown out and got on the plane. And,
Off you went. So it wasn't really a problem with the engine breaking down. It was just things not working quite right.
That's right.
So as soon as this...
out, kind of loaded up the motor and finally got it up and got going.
Congratulations. Number S16 fully involved, the winner in the Stock B class today. We're going to see if we can get a word or two with him just on how the race went. How'd things go? Good. Well, you won, huh? There you go. Everything runs smooth? We had a lot of problems. A lot of boats dropped out today. You guys had no problems? Fantastic. Good. Glad you liked it. You'll be back again, huh? All righty. Thank you. Congratulations. We're watching Team Skater right now, the winner in the modified division, 32-foot skater. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Looking at Ocean Outboard Skater, number P75, the winner in the Pro Stock division. Tony Calgary's the throttle man. The driver is John Childs. And they're from New York.
Good.
We're looking at Wildcat number 14 in the open class, the winner today, ahead of Spirit of America, ACR Systems. Congratulations! How things go?
Excellent!
Good! Superboat Maxon, the winner in the Superboat class. Yeah! So what happened?
An engine, and we just stayed up on two and just went around first.
Now the rooster tail, that's caused by just 2 engines up, 1 engine down?
Yeah, center engine.
And there they go, the winner of the Superboat class in the first annual National Offshore Tourism Classic.
That was a great race everybody here's put on, though, too.
Good. You like the course?
I like the course, the water conditions, the town. It was real super, and I'd like to thank you guys for helping out and showing up.
No problem.
It was a lot of fun.
We talked about you. Yeah, the husband and wife team.
Yes, yeah, I couldn't do it without her.
Talking with Dave Street, the driver of the winning boat in the open class, Wildcat. Dave, how was your race?
Excellent race, Paul. Had a super time. By the way, we were winner overall the whole race, too.
Yes, we did notice that. You guys took just about everything. The open boats, or the super boats, they had quite a problem finishing up. How was the course out on Lake Huron?
The course was super. All the check boats were where they were supposed to be.
Good.
It was smooth along the beach, and there was a couple lumps on the back, just on the back side, just to keep you awake.
Did you have any problems with freighter traffic?
No, not really. Not a problem. We were able to go in front of them each time we had met up with them, so we did not have to go behind them.
Recapping the winning boats in each division. In Sportsman C, it was Cat Can Do. Sportsman B, Little Miss Dangerous. Sportsman A, Boingo Boingo. Stock B, Fully Involved, and in Stock A, High Risk. In the Pro Stock division, Ocean Outboard took the checkered flag. Team Skater won the modified division. And in the open division, it was Wildcat, who was also the overall winner. And Maxon Marina was the first to finish in the Superboat division. We'd like to thank those involved in the race who took time out to talk with us, especially Marty Lynch, who provided expert commentary during the race. The Port Huron area certainly looks forward to more national offshore powerboat racing in the coming years. For CPHS 12, this is Paul Bonner.